Let's go. Yoshi versus DDD, as I thought. I know that Soot and Dren have played in the past, so we'll see if see how this goes. I know that Dren typically gets the better of him in this matchup, as he should, but Soot's been playing really solid today. A lot of his setups have been really nice. His ledge control's been really crispy. So trying to land, he does. That's good. Ooh, egg to the face. Egg on your face. Nice dash boot from Yoshi. Okay, gets the egg lay. Does not get the down air, interestingly enough. That's a nice use of the air dodge by Soot to get out of that situation. And the percent is pretty close for now, but this is probably a really volatile matchup, especially with the way the way Dren plays Yoshi. So this could go south for one player very fast. Dren does love to push buttons, as Yoshi players tend to do. Yoshi can be very flowcharty, given the right circumstances, but in a good way. In a way that's hard for other characters to challenge. Nice retreating nair by Dren. Ooh, conditions. Still conditioning him to shield. Gets those egg lays for free. Nice punish on the grab, and he dies. It was weird. There were no sparks, but he still lost the stock. So Dren taking first blood in this set. This will be a pretty long set though. So we'll see how both players adapt. Nice run up shield by Soot. Gets his grab. Very, very difficult to control Yoshi on this stage though. As I said, he can kind of just fly around with his airspeed and just poop on you with eggs and aerials. Very hard to trap this character. Ugh. And right now Soot is struggling to even get back. He hasn't seen center stage in a while. Yeah, Soot trying to be patient, but Dren not having any of that. That needed to be a much harder punish right there. As it stands, this game one is slipping out of Soot's hands pretty much. Wow. Dren took a hard hit from the Gordo there, but I thought he was going to die. But due to the FD boundaries, he lived. That will do it, though. Right on the nose. And there's the shield break. I'm assuming that was off the down B. I didn't quite get a good look at it, but that'll be a free kill. Well played by Dren. Takes game one. And again, one of the first things that I will try to do when I get a sub button is get the Dren face. In person, Dren is like one of the nicest guys ever. He's very, very chill, very soft-spoken. But when he goes into game mode, he puts on that murder face. Okay, so Soot will be trying multiple characters this set. I don't entirely disagree. I was expecting the Rosalina here, but it is going to be Sonic. I assume Rosalina will come out at some point, though, if he keeps losing. Now, Sonic can be really frustrating to play against if you just let him run around, but when he has to get up close and box, I think Yoshi will still have the advantage in terms of buttons. So, I think it's gonna come down to whether or not Soot just gets a lot of damage from like errant approaches with his spin dash. If Dren can avoid them and just force him to play an up-close game without getting free damage, it'll be a little bit harder. That was a good trade though for Soot. Not the best DI by Dren either, as he went straight to the side. Some good momentum for Soot to take the stock first. Again, Dren is going to be adapting to these new characters, so if he can keep Dren on his toes, Soot might be able to pull out the games he needs to win this set. It may come down to him having to win with DDD, though, for the last game, depending. I think there might be some value in Soot switching back to DDD after letting Dren get used to his Sonic. Dren doing a good job of not taking too much extra credit, and as I say that, he eats a fair to the face. But if he can keep it under about 80 or so and get the kill, he might still be able to, should have not too much problems making a comeback here, but yeah, Dren looking a little lost right now, as Soot has kind of stopped approaching super hard. He's just kind of waiting now, throwing out safe stuff. Woo. Very nice up air by Dren. I like it. Pretty big kill. Yoshi completely capable of doing this comeback. Because it's going to be really hard for Soot to get Dren in a position where he can forward smash him. And Dren could easily take this with a spike. Wow, triple up air. And just like that, this matchup is decently close again. Nice down smash by Dren. Is this going to be comeback complete? That's a big whiff by Soot. Not sure what he was trying to look for there. Nice grab by Soot. The throw not doing it. Shoutouts to the nerf. Is Soot going to be able to snatch this game back? He did so well in the beginning. And now he looks like he's kind of freezing up under Dren's pressure. That might do it. Yeah. Bad spot to be. Dren should have been paying attention to that win condition and stayed away from the ledge. That's like one of the only ways that he's probably going to die. Because again, forward smash would kill him, but forward smashing Yoshi with Sonic is kind of hard, especially on a stage like that. So Dren might just run it back. Wouldn't be surprised if he just runs it back. He should run it back, honestly. Oh, another character switch. Okay. I'm not completely surprised by this again. Like I said, Soot will probably be trying to keep Dren off his toes. Keep him on his toes with multiple character changes. This is definitely not one of Soot's stronger secondaries, though. Especially without customs, he's not able to just autopilot the safe stuff. So he's really going to have to earn this one. And I was really hoping to see Rosalina to come out at some point. Especially on this stage. I like Rosa on this stage versus Dren. But yeah, Dren right now taking full advantage of this character switch. Not intimidated by this character at all. This is a character that he's probably a lot more familiar with compared to Sonic. Unfortunately, pocketing the egg doesn't do too much, as Yoshi can chuck infinite eggs, infinite Yoshi babies that will never be born. It's kind of disgusting when you think about it. Soot behind by a decent margin still, about 40%-ish. I don't know if I don't know what kind of setups Dren's looking for right now. But he can't dilly-dally and just let this stock drag out because he'll start taking extra hits like that and that, and all of a sudden his lead is not so significant. That was a good nair though by by Dren, closing out that stock. A stock that he desperately needed to close out before it got a little bit too long and drawn out. Interesting punish attempt by Soot. He tried to down smash right there. I'm pretty sure he meant to fall through and down air though. Pretty sure that's what he was looking for. Yeah, he pocketed the egg. Not sure how much knockback it's going to have though, as it doesn't have a lot of natural knockback in itself. Another down air flub, I'm going to assume. Either that or a down tilt. I would have liked to have seen Soot save the axe there and just swing with it. But as it stands, this character switch not working out at all. There's the up air. Gets the triple. Still got a lot of makeup work to do, though. I think if Dren had moved a little bit faster there, he might have been able to combo that into something. He definitely could have comboed into something that wasn't fair. Like, up air definitely looked like it was doable there, but he definitely went for the finish right there. Dren working his way in, gets Villager in the air, and the just do it forward air that Yoshi's will almost always check you with because the forward air is very, very safe. And it's really easy for them to drift back if it misses. So very low risk. It's one of those things that you have to be able to respect it, otherwise you will be sad. Okay, so Dren moves up 2-1. And finally the Rosalina, but will it be too little too late? I don't know. Dren does have a lot of practice in this matchup. He plays Brigade often and he plays me. I do go Yoshi against him every once in a while still. Although I haven't played him as Rosalina in quite a bit. Not since I went full Luigi mostly, so we'll see. It is very possible to insta-jib Luma very easily if you're not cognizant of where you're standing on the stage. Soot needs to really be aware of when he's standing by the ledge, because that's when Luma will die fast. And it looks like Dren just not respecting the Luma at all. I think he could have actually buffered a Luma input there as he was falling. I'm not completely sure though. I think I've seen it though. As long as Luma's not in like any hit stun. That was a really unfortunate Luma trade right there. It sent Luma behind Yoshi. The hitbox kind of got reversed a little bit, or crossed over. So because of that, results in all this pressure. One thing that Soot cannot do in this matchup is that he cannot mash. If you mash versus Dren as Rosalina, he will most likely make you pay. So you can't flail. Another situation where Dren could have ended Luma, choosing not to. Could have at the very least have gotten a free hit into up smash. Again, I wasn't quite keeping track of how much health he had though. Ooh, that up air would have been close to killing him, because he does have quite a bit of rage. If he holds onto it and gets the kill first, that will probably make up a lot of the flubbing that's been going on in the beginning. But if he loses this rage and dies first, this would be very, very difficult for him. He still has like to survive like maybe one more mix-up. That Nair would not have been safe on block if he had just waited. One of the things about playing Dren is that sometimes you have to just hold your shield. Obviously the mix-up is he could command grab you with the egg lay, but then you just have to take that. It's better than taking the Nair. Yeah, and right now Soot's mashing aerials on landing. You can see him buffering the up air as he's falling. It's getting him caught in a lot of percent, and oh, that should have spiked him. And Dren down being way too late there. He actually had an opportunity when Soot slow got up, but the opportunity had long passed. There's the jab again. Again, you gotta watch out When you're standing by the ledge in this matchup, as again, there are a lot of ways for Luma to die. Very nice eggs by Dren, forcing the get-ups. I like how Dren didn't commit there. That side B, probably a mistake. But then again, when is that ever on purpose? Okay. Dren trying to bait out a reaction there. Gets it that time, but instead he went for it, so wrong place, wrong time. And Soot has no Luma right now, so it's going to be very difficult. I don't know why he's even fighting. He still has 2.5 minutes, which is plenty of time to make this comeback on Town and City. He was kind of screwed right there. Dren kind of opened the back door and let him out, though. That will do it. So Dren takes it 3-1, the handshake. Dren guaranteed top 2. Well played.